I'm John Ketcham. Dream Rekindler to all you earthbound travelers of light. Today I wanted to offer you my 20 cents worth of philosophy, my pair of dimes. Actually, I want to talk to you about paradigms. Paradigm is our world view. It shapes and colors everything. How we experience everything and how we do what we do is all filtered through our paradigm. Some paradigms are more vast than others. They are encompassing of smaller paradigms. Today I want to talk about two paradigms in particular. I want to compare and contrast the ADIO paradigm with the OIBU paradigm. ADIO is above, down, inside, out. It says that everything comes from a higher source than us. It flows from above down, through us, inside, out. The ADIO paradigm is more consistent with the Eastern train of thought. It's a more vitalistic philosophy, and it says that everything channels through us, is communicated to us, and is already in us. It's a more whole or complete vitalistic philosophy. Whereas the OIBU philosophy is based more on the philosophy of the French philosopher René Descartes from 3 centuries ago. It's a more mechanistic viewpoint. It's a more limited, constricted viewpoint. And unfortunately, it's the viewpoint that most all of you see your world through. The OIBU philosophy, outside in, below up, basically says that you're lacking or deficient in some way. And everything comes from outside of you, into you, and comes from below you, has to go up to God. So basically, you're deficient, things come to you, and you project to God. God doesn't speak to you, you speak to God. You beg to God. It promotes, it really constitutes lack and powerlessness and hopelessness in a lot of respects because you are deficient. And the OIBU is based on the mechanistic philosophy of René Descartes from 3 centuries ago. He felt that there was non-physical and there was physical. There was mind and there was body, and that they were completely distinct and separate, and that all of us were nothing more than cogs, if you will, or wheels in an accidental clock. Things happened how they happened. There's very specific, constricting, limiting laws of life and of nature, and we have nothing more than an accidental role of being one of these accidental clock cogs. The OIBU paradigm that causes us to go outside of ourselves for our solutions. We go to medical doctors and surgeons and pills to get us healthy. We go to ministers and we pray to God, demanding of God, begging of God to bring us salvation, to save us. And we go external to us looking for spiritual guidance, self-help gurus and experts to tell us the secrets of life. That's the OIBU paradigm. ADIO philosophy says that there's a vitalistic or purposeful, meaningful reason for us to be here. We're here for a reason. That reason is individual to each and every one of you. It is your afflatus. Afflatus is a term dating back from the time of Cicero back in Rome. Afflatus is your divine inspiration. It's your raison d'etre, if you will. It's why you were born. It's why you're here. It's your mission in life that you have to accomplish. Life not only asks you to find and follow your afflatus, it demands it. It doesn't matter whether or not you successfully accomplish your afflatus. What matters is that you pursue it, because in pursuing it, you become who you were meant to be, regardless of the ultimate outcome of your pursuit. And that becoming who you're supposed to be is what uplevels humanity. It brings all of us up together. As they say, when the tide rolls in, all ships rise together. And as each of us strive to reach our afflatus, to tap into our divinity, the God within man and woman, as we tap into that and live into that and strive to be who we were created to be, everybody benefits. Whether or not individually we make it to the top of the mountain, whether we see that summit or not, the effort of going up there changes you, molds you, and enables you to live into who God created you to be in His image. The above-down, inside-out paradigm, which is how I've lived my life, I've strived to live my life for over 20 years now, says that you are already whole and complete exactly as you are. Everything you ever needed is already there inside of you. If you'd only quiet the outside noise and listen to the wee small voice within, the way that God communicates to us and through us. It's a much different paradigm than most of us live our lives. The above-down, inside-out paradigm is actually represented in all of the spiritual texts for the last 5,000 years. The Bible tells us that God created man in His own image, and that the kingdom of heaven is within you. It's already there. You don't have to do anything to receive it. You don't have to be anything to receive it. You just have to wake up that it's already there inside of you. Goethe said that if God had wished me to be otherwise, God would have created me otherwise. In other words, you're all perfect exactly as you already are. Right now, today, God made you the way you are. Short, tall, fat, skinny, whatever color, whatever nationality, you are what you are because you are what you are already supposed to be. All you have to do is wake up to it. Wake up to the divinity that's already there inside of you. A lot of the spirituality gurus and experts want you to think that there's some secret power outside of yourself that you need to tap into, that you need to attract something that you're apparently lacking. And that flies in the face of every spiritual teacher and author for thousands and thousands of years. If it's already there, there's nothing to attract. You just have to wake up to the fact that it's already there. Thank you. And remember, I'm the Dream Rekindler, all you earthbound travelers of light. My name is John.